Hi everyone, welcome today to a week 6 project life process video. The first thing I'm showing you here is just a little cheat sheet that I create every year for my project life that has the week numbers in the first column and then the start and the end of the week. And then there's columns for photos printed and finished, and I just check it off as I do it because otherwise I lose track. So I'll include a link to these. I'll upload them to a Google Drive folder, and I'll put a little link in the description of the video just if you're interested in downloading those. I think they go back through 2016, and I'll put a PDF and an Excel sheet in there for you guys. So this first card, I'm just using up still that lemon washi tape that I'm not a fan of, just to connect those two photos. And my plan for this week is to put a word phrase sticker on each photo with a heart. So on this picture, I just wrote some journaling that says, Courtney, I just love your smile. I just love your free spirit. I just love that you are not afraid to be yourself. I just love that I'm lucky enough to be your mom. I just love you. That picture just shows her personality perfectly. And I had to just write a little blurb about that. This next picture is a picture of my cat Daisy, who went to the vet a few weeks before this photo, and she's just got arthritis, and she's 12, so she's getting up there, and so she's on a little bit of pain medication, and she's super happy now. So she's like walking around the house and just venturing around more, and she's an inside cat, so it's just really cool to see her do that. And then here you can see there's my love-hate relationship with that ATG tape gun. Somehow the adhesive got on the inside of the tape. I don't know how that happened. I still haven't figured out what to do about that. So I quickly ran over and got my Tombow adhesive backup tape runner, which isn't my favorite because it skips and doesn't cover all the way, but it's great in a pinch. And I just decided to cut that photo down a little bit just to put it on this card, and then decided it needed a white background. So I just took an old Project Life card that I didn't really like the other side of and just use it as white paper. And the little label sticker on there says there's no place like home. So I thought that was perfect for that photo. This next one is a photo of my feet standing in line to get COVID tested at my place of employment. It's a requirement for weekly COVID testing. And as I turned over the picture, I realized I forgot to write the date on the back of all the photos, which I normally do. That way, when I put the date in the journaling, it makes it a little bit faster. So I pause the video, figure out all the dates, and then come back. There I'm using my photo crop. It's from Simple Stories. I'll put a link to that in the description below. Love that thing. So just to make sure that it's a 4x6 photo. And then here I realized I forgot to put the date since I didn't have the date written on the back. So I'm just going to add that. Yeah, so I have to get weekly tested at work, and it's just something I want to remember that I have to do every week. You know, hopefully at some point we won't have to do the weekly testing, and it's just something that I wanted to document, you know, because of the pandemic, and yeah, hopefully it won't be like this soon. So yeah, I just wrote a little blurb about that, and that phrase sticker says grateful, just because it gives me peace of mind every week that I don't have COVID and I'm not going to give it to somebody that I love. And so this next picture is a picture of my niece Haley and my daughter Courtney. We had Thursday dinner at our house, which we normally always have Thursday dinner together as a family with my in-laws. And this week we decided to host. And so this was a picture of them, too cute. And I put the label, the word phrase sticker on that one says kindred spirits, just because those two are, yeah, they're great together. And then here I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek of my happy planner, which I use to document every day. I just try to write a little couple of sentences a day just to remind me about what happened. So that way when I go back through and do my project life that I have a record. Like this one, I couldn't remember that it was Thursday dinner night. But yeah, so I like doing that. It's hard to keep up on, but I try to spend a little bit of time each day just to write in there, either funny things that Courtney says or just something random that happened that I just want to remember. And then these next two photos are going to be two photos that my daughter's school sent to me. They're always really, really good about sending pictures home of Courtney. And here's two that they sent of stuff that they all made in the classroom. So the phrase sticker on this one says, "So proud of you." And I am. So I had to use that one for that. And then the rest of the right side of this layout is documenting a trip that we took to a lake near our house. So these are all photos from that. We just went up overnight on the Friday of that week. My daughter didn't have school, so we decided to leave midday and just go up overnight and do some fishing and just hang out together as a family. And so that first picture says, "This is where I belong." That was the phrase sticker on that one. And then this one is a picture of our packed back of my little car. You would think we were going for a week and we're only going overnight. And it's just, it always makes me laugh. So I had to document that one. And that phrase sticker says, "Don't judge me." And then this one is a picture of Courtney standing on the dock fishing with her pink high heels and her rainbow dress and her pink jacket. And the one on that just says "wonderful moment," just because that kid, I just can't. And that quick view of my chipboard, Allie Edwards had posted a video on one of her Friday videos about organizing chipboard. And so I decided to do the same thing, except for instead of doing it by shape like she did, I decided to do it by color, just because that's how I'm always searching for something, is by color. So my husband had an old tackle box of all things that was perfect for that. So I popped all my chipboard out of the holders it came in and put it in there. And those next few pictures, the one of me sitting on the dock with my daughter just says "just between us." And then the one of the two of us, the selfie, says "so very happy." One of my favorite pictures of us right now. So I had these leftover hearts from Valentine's Day from Target that my daughter used for her Valentine's. I don't love them. They're kind of translucent, which you can kind of see the photo behind them. And they gave me a little bit of trouble. Just, they weren't super sticky, and I don't know. I'm not a fan, but I had them, so I figured I'd use them up. So my plan was to just put a little heart on the top or bottom of each phrase sticker on each of those photos. So here I am doing that. Yeah, this spread came together pretty quickly once I had everything printed out. Yeah, and we had a great weekend that weekend on our trip. And then the last thing I have is just that heart card over there on the left-hand side. I don't quite know what to do with that, so I ended up just leaving it blank. But this was Valentine's Day week, which is the reason I'm using all the hearts. So I figured that was fine just to leave it like that. Here I decided I really don't like these hearts, and I just wanted to pull it off and just figured out that it's stuck down there. And I didn't want to rip the picture, so I just figured I'll just keep going along with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.